You don't need the headphones on, necessarily. All right, we're doing a grid draft of your regular cube, Anthony. Sky says it's hard to hear the audio on the stream in the shower, so. Well, hi, Sky. Enjoy your shower. Do you want to explain the cube for? Oh wait, you moved the life out of the way because we're not doing life yet. It makes sense. Do you want to explain the cube briefly for the YouTube audience?
No, I don't think we. Oh, for the YouTube audience.
Yeah, we're gonna put it on YouTube.
Interesting. Okay.
This is what you do when you make content. You put it everywhere to get the max value out of your content.
Gross.
The regular cube is a cube.
Did you
What?
hear that noise too?
Briefly, I have headphones on. What was it?
I don't know. Could have been a pile of cicadas getting in.
Are you haunted? Not haunted.
All right. The stream may or may not be interrupted by a horde of cicadas.
Look, it's our first stream
A horde of cicadas.
of the summer. Trying our
I
best.
don't want to introduce anything. People, this doesn't need to be canonical.
All right, I won the roll, right?
You won the roll. Let's just
Great.
Let's just play some cubes.
So, I'll go here.
Yeah, I think that was a. Oop.
Well,
Yeah.
actually,
Before I say that was a pretty obvious pick.
I think I'm gonna go here. I lied.
Wow.
Give me this.
I mean, that certainly wrecks my options more.
Love to wreck your options.
Actually, you know, Werebear, or do I want to go with... I like Stompy Green-Red. I also like Grindy. Let's just do the green-red stuff.
You gotta grid draft the hard way, Anthony. You gotta stay open. You might want to move that dice bag. It might burst into flames touching those lights.
That would be exciting. All right, second.
This is blocked by my dumb, ugly face down there. It's paper magic.
Regrets.
Oh, yeah, you could have just gone removal spell, Ethereum Sculptor into Planar Outburst Battlesphere. That would have been pretty chill.
Yeah. All right. It's my pick. I have to take Krenko. Krenko is way overpowered for this cube. It really shouldn't be here.
You just like it too much.
I like it too much. Battle Ball and Temple are also very tempting.
Oh, Lovis is here. Hello from Germany, Lovis. Well, you're from Germany. Hello from America to you in Germany.
Do I take... So the question is, do I take Triome or Hero, which is an underperformer and an underrated card. I think
It's
more,
both?
I think it's more
It's bad, and also people don't realize that
Yes,
it's not that
But I
bad.
think it's not quite as bad as people think it is.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and take it.
You gotta try and prove people wrong.
Also end up taking a white card from you.
Well, you see, I'm really tempted just to take all lands here. Hey, you leaving during the stream? Okay, bye. I'm really tempted just to take all lands, which is fun. But I actually think Battles Ball is very good in a grid draft of this environment. I still get to take a land. Nah, I don't want to do it. I'm taking lands.
Wow, Battle Ball tabling?
No Battle Ball. I should put these so people can actually see what I'm taking because it's covered by my dumb face. I can make my dumb face even. I'll put it in the middle actually for this part here. Oops, when did that happen? Get back in there. Stop it. That's gonna cover up the pack. Oh, it's awful. Make this smaller for now.
I'm pretty careful about consistent borders in this cube. There are some exceptions, and I apologize for the Sulphur Springs. I will address it at some point.
Yeah, that's gross. I get first pick, yeah?
You get first pick.
Well, I've already eaten a lot of vegetables, which is good. It gives me a lot of options for this pack. I think I always take 1-for-1 removal highly in this environment, and I feel like I kind of get punished for it. So
Interesting.
let's go for raw value here. Raw, unadulterated value.
Wow. Newscraft Mob is great. Prepare to Fight, I think, is actually one of the best combat tricks in the cube. But
I think it's one of the best combat tricks ever.
Definitely.
I mean, it doesn't have constructive ramifications, but for like singleton limited
Yeah.
purposes, I think it's pretty messed up.
I could see myself splashing that, but Magma
Who's
Jet
Oko
and
Me
Debt
Daddy? I don't know who Oko Me Daddy is.
are too good.
Is that somebody from our local playgroup, Oko Me Daddy, or is that an internet stranger?
I don't know. I haven't actually gotten a chance to play with these filter lands.
Yeah, when did you add those?
I added them pretty recently. We've done some drafting since I added them, but I didn't put any in my decks yet. My hope with them is I do want to support like a low to the ground proactive 2-color decks, but not as easily just enable 5-color nonsense piles. And I feel like these are the perfect lands to do it. I honestly really don't like don't like the way they play out. Like the fact that if it's one land and it's just like makes it hard to tap your mana.
It's very annoying. It's like accounting to keep track of your mana with those, I feel like.
And then this is me, right?
It is you.
Okay. Well, I probably have to take Hope Tender, right?
You made a name for yourself with it.
Nah.
But you can't take it and Boilerworks.
Yeah, so Boilerworks in this cube, unless I'm really proactive, I'm happy to play an off color. Like if I'm just playing red and not blue, I'm happy to play a bounce land. Rimrock Knight and Call the Herd are solid. The question is it worth hating anything from you?
What are you going to hate? I have 5 lands and
I don't really know what
4 vague playables.
We're gonna take this easy pick. I don't imagine.
So Ephemerate is a good example of a card that I don't want to be good, but I think is probably good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good with both Noosegraph Mob and Reflector Mage, but then again,
and Thraben Inspector.
I mean, yeah, sure, I guess. I'm gonna go here. I can't turn down a Blood Chief's Thirst.
Yeah.
And another land.
That's fair.
Colors, they're optional.
I really wish Enthralling Victor was a little bit better. When you tell me Threaten on a Stick, I'm excited, but it just isn't as relevant, and I'm not sure it's going to make my deck here.
I love that card in my battle box, but I don't think it's great in an environment like this.
Could be easy cut in the near future. This is your pick, right? I don't know why this is such
This
a
is
hard thing
my
to
pick.
remember.
And I think I need to further enable my greedy mana and also take removal. How good do you think Pilgrim's Eye is in your cube?
I don't think it's great. I think it's fine. I think it gets pretty good if you start having some synergies for it, but I wouldn't just throw it in any deck. Like I would either want to be like really needing the fixing, in which case you're okay with just like a medium body, or have some of the blink stuff or some of the artifact stuff.
All right, well, I'm taking it here. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but
this is tough.
Probably not playing this Monastery Swiftspear, let's be honest.
I really wanted the Swiftspear and the Hydra.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah. Pyrohelix is pretty reasonable. You don't have a lot of things that it deals with yet.
Oh, apparently the Strixhaven Championship is going on right now, so we're counter-programming the Strixhaven Pro Tour. Pretty good.
Whatever. Who watches that?
I didn't even know it was happening, and I'm so invested in Magic. How is that possible? And yes, Land Tribal is the way to be.
Land Tribal's pretty good in this cube.
I should have done my Flonase. I was going to be on air.
Monsters has performed pretty well.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
I'm not sure it's going to make my deck yet, but we'll take it. Steel Overseer is probably not going to make it. But
Sky wants to see Ornithopter of Paradise replacing Pilgrim's Eye in your cube.
I will never do that.
Why? It's artifacts for artifact matter synergies. Also fixes your mana. Cool flavor. Is that my computer?
Oh, do you remember yesterday when your wife was like, I'm setting an alarm.
I literally said it was going to be during our stream. Yeah. Okay, well, you go deal with that. You have first pick here, though, so I'm going to sit here and just consider all the cards I'm not going to get. I know exactly what I want from this pack. I know what I want. There's no way you're going to let me have it.
Keeping things exciting. What do you want?
I'll give you a hint. It's not close.
Do you get like Abzan stuff?
You think I care about colors? I don't.
I guess you want this right here.
No, it's got too much stuff going on.
Huh. Well, I'm happy to play a 4-drop in my, trying to kill you deck in this cube. So Mina and Den looks pretty good. Battlefield Forge could potentially be interesting.
I need to get a. First of all, we need some royalty-free streaming music that we can play. I don't know how people do that. I'm sure I can Google it and figure it out.
Yeah, probably.
And then also need a little Jeopardy buzzer I can press. You are a dirty, dirty. I try not to swear. You're bad and I hate you.
So you lied to me right
Yeah,
there.
I lied to you.
Yeah, never trust anything Andy says in a game.
This is games.
Yeah, this is games. Lying is part of it, according to Andy.
Yikes. Well, I'm probably not playing these cards. Well, maybe. These are heavy maybes. Get another land at least.
Curve's looking pretty good. It's not impossible that I end up splashing some white cards, but not likely. Ooh, a red card.
A red pack.
A red pack.
I'm not thrilled about anything here. I do think Squirrel Nest is good in this environment.
Hooray.
And Relic Robber, while fine, I don't think my deck's going to be proactive enough to really make it reliably good, because it is a 3-mana 2/2. So, can it get through? I don't know. Which makes me want to take more lands.
More lands?
Give you all of the red cards you want. Take your choice.
Access Tunnel was pretty relevant in the last draft.
I heard that, but also I refuse to believe it and refuse to play it.
Yeah, fair.
At least in this deck, which
Oh yeah, for sure.
has a lot of color requirements.
So I can take some red cards or some red cards. I could even take some red cards.
I guess I shouldn't just leave you. Okay, you didn't do it. I thought you might take Lesser Masticore to spec on Grumgully, hit me with the combo.
Ooh, interesting. That's not something that I seek out in this cube, and maybe that's a mistake, but there is technically some persist combo. That's possible.
Just a little bit of persist combo.
A little dash of persist combo. Ooh, lands.
Jay points out that if I had Relic Robber, your Weaponize the Monsters is pretty good against it.
Yeah, fair.
Not great. Your pick, buddy.
Wow. Well, lands just aren't lining up how I want them to.
They're lining up exactly as I want them to.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I'm loving it over here.
We got another off-color bounce land, which I could definitely play. If I do end up splashing white, I could take a Triome. Probably, I think I'm going to be pretty creature dense here, so Winding Way is actually probably the thing I'm most interested in.
That is a magic card, which I don't like to cast. Yeah, we'll go Max Greed.
Max Greed.
All right, give me something good. I need some good cards. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I think Heirloom Blade is a pretty significant power outlier here and kind of impossible for me to ignore. But it means I do have to give up more lands, which you know I love, and also Greater Sandworm, which I also think I like here, although I could be convinced that I'm overrating the modality, and it's actually not that good in this environment because I played a bunch of modal cards like that in my rotisserie draft deck and just got dumpstered. Got lit up. All right, well, let's take more bodies.
Wow.
I might just need warm bodies.
I mean, that's what's called Ministering of Obligation. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
That card is also extremely powerful, and a lot of
I
decks
always think it's good, and then it doesn't play out great, I feel like. Like, on paper, you're like, wow, 3 mana for a 2/1 and 2 1/1s with flying. But you can't always kill it if you want to kill it, and you never get them all at the same time. Like, if you're ahead, it's just a 3 mana 2/1. You're like, I don't know. Lovis, yes, we're going to try and stream every Friday this summer because we only work half days on Fridays. This is my pick now. No, your pick. I got that Heirloom Blade.
My pick.
I got that busted Heirloom Blade.
Well, I can get a bunch of green cards. None of them are green cards that I super fit in here. Actually, Vivian is probably pretty reasonable. And
I think this is the right environment for Vivian. I think she kind of shines in this environment. Do I want to play a board wipe in my deck?
Let me think about these.
It's probably correct to play a board wipe in my deck, but I don't want to. I want to just take... Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm going to do what I want to do. We're here to entertain. I'm kind of missing that ephemerate now, if I'm honest.
Hell yeah.
All right, now I'm up. Ooh, another board wipe.
Well, combo. This cube does have 8 copies of Prismatic Vista. Don't worry about it. If you're worried about it, don't.
Yeah. The idea that I would not take any Prismatic Vistas out of his pack is shocking to me, and yet, hear me out. I'm going to have very few basic lands in my deck.
That's real. Yeah.
And also, I really want these 3 cards.
Wow.
So I'm doing that.
That's pretty insane. Well, I will take the 2 Prismatic Vistas that come with a free card. Wow. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I would have been happy to have the Lava Mancer.
Yeah, Lovis, like and subscribe, smash the bell button, etc., etc.
Gross. Hey, look at that.
You were also saying how great Thunderous Orator is, so I think you have to take that too.
Oh yeah, it's totally worth splashing it.
Okay, let me see if Thunderous Orator is good in my deck. Hold on one sec. Give me 15 minutes.
Is this good content, or is everyone enjoying?
It's bad. It's bad in my deck.
Andy trolling me.
Bad in my deck. The cards I'm not playing, it's better with. So. Yeah, I guess take these, I guess. Cheap interaction. And a Field of Room, which I probably can't afford to play either. And it'll be very good against me, because, again, very few basics, probably.
Are there still 2 Field of Runes in this cube? I think I have one too.
Uh-oh. Do you really? No. Me first?
You? Oh no.
Me first?
Oh no.
Ooh, me first?
Right, well, this
I think you
this
just
pack,
lost,
this
buddy.
Pack has some.
I think you just
usual
lost.
suspects.
I love to see it.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. Please stop.
Well, this pack is a banger. I mean, we've also got Whirler Rogue.
I live it and look at the rest of the pack. So
I think I will probably end up.
I can't really fit my cards laid out like yours are nicely over here.
Maybe if your deck wasn't such a mess, you could,
Look, buddy, it's your cube, okay? So if my deck is a mess, prove it. Beat me. Wipe the floor with me. Justice has complimented your watch, but I don't know if he thinks you're me. I mean, not that an Apple Watch is not worthy of a compliment, but
Yeah, your watch
I feel like
is
you
so
see a lot
awesome.
more of them floating around. Now it's your pick. There's your Grum Gully. You could have had Persist combo.
Could have had it. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. I do have a Grum Gully.
Oh, this is all coming together for me. So I'm probably not going to play this Slimefoot.
I might play this Hydra.
I'm sorry to say. Ooh. Hey, I really wish I had that ephemerate right about now.
Wow. We're seeing, so another feature of this cube is it's pretty large, so I feel like we've seen a lot of board wipes.
All of them, basically, right?
Pretty much all of them, yeah.
And we didn't take any of them.
Yeah.
So, you've heard it here first. Board wipe's bad.
I think they're actually quite good here.
Hot take.
Hot take.
And yet, we didn't take them.
Yep.
Are you saying we're bad Magic players?
That's maybe part of it. Oracle, are you making it? Probably not. I think I'm going to have some cuts to make. But I'm pretty happy with the amount of fixing that I have. I wish I had the on-color bounce land. That was unfortunate.
I've already got 27 cards in this playable pile. That's great. Now at you.
Oh, is it?
How many of these do I have?
This is actually tough. I think Raging Ravine is more relevant than Horizon Canopy.
Really?
I don't know.
Well, it's better in your deck if you're not playing white. I think, because the fixing land on top of the creature land value, I think, makes it better.
The question is, would you, if you got it, even play Witch's Vengeance? I don't know.
Probably not, but I probably am going to take it right now. Nah, taking this.
Fair.
The old 2-card stack. Is there a chance to tune Anthony up a bit? Great question. Let me attempt to tweak some knobs. I'll turn me down and the whole thing up. How about that? Turn me down and the whole ding-dang thing up. This is a perennial problem with our podcast recording.
That Andy's too loud?
That I'm too loud. It's a real problem. Is it me?
You, I believe.
Well, there was one more Wrath we forgot about, and it's the best one.
Yeah.
And it's very castable by me. Don't think I'm playing either of his other cards. This is pretty good, just blocker, I guess, if it's easy enough to cast. We'll see what we get in deck construction. 1 pack left.
All right, I don't have as many cuts to make as I thought I might. Yeah, Fine Finality is kind of brutal. It definitely really tied my last deck together last week.
I'll lay out the last pack. Brutal.
Maybe I can just take it and we don't have to do that.
Brutal, brutal, brutal. I don't know. This is why you have it in the cube, right? Story equity?
We're going to do it sometime. We're not going to do it this time.
I don't think Side does anything in my deck. Very little. I actually need more things to make Kess a little better, I think. All right. On to deck construction. If somebody watching knows anything about Twitch, am I able to view the chat of the stream without having the actual stream running? It seems silly that my computer has to be streaming the video I am myself recording in order for me to see the chat, but I don't know how Twitch works. Thank you for your time. All right. Colors, do they matter?
Play the Sandworm?
This is a sideboard card at best. I know what your deck is. It's not going to be that good here. Really tight on 2-drops. I might just be playing Esper after all that nonsense. Esper 3-drops. The splashed. Well. I'm doing a little splashing on all sides. Don't think we're playing this double whites. Well. Huh. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 5, 6, 27, 28, 29. Well, let's cut green cards, apparently. Because there's only the one, really. I think I can splash this. Find Finality for free, basically. The The white cards are good. We got removal, board wipe. I don't think Marionette Master is really doing it for me here. We've got plenty at top end. I wish Kess was a little better here, but I really only need to get like one thing off of it to be worth it. And 4 1-mana removal spells. Oh, 3 1-mana removal spells plus a couple 3-mana removal spells, a Curate, an Essence Scatter. With Muldrifter, do I need Rain of Revelation? I don't like Audacious Thief here, I don't think. I only really like Minister if I can kill it. I'd rather play like...
You can kill it with Grim Lavamancer.
That's true.
You can kill it with Plague Mirror when you kill your Plague Mirror with Grim Lavamancer.
Perilous Mirror.
Oh, sorry.
Perilous Mirror. Yeah, this deck really would have loved an Ephemerate. I mean, like, this is exactly why I'm not good at drafting your cube.
What do you want to ephemerate? I guess the...
Skin Render.
Yep.
Baron of
Yep.
Tolarian Academy Art. Skin Render, Baron, Reflector Mage,
Yep.
maybe Pilgrim's Eye, 3-Man Inspector,
Yeah.
Muldrifter,
Newscraft Mob.
Newscraft Mob.
Yeah, honestly, Ephemerate's not a card I was like... Blink is never a thing I've really tried to support, but I was like, this is a cool card. It's a lot of value. It interacts with a lot of stuff. And it's played not a ton, but it does do stuff.
Let me see how free my red splash is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very free. These are all cards I would play anyway, except maybe for Temple of Abandon. With no green, except for Fine Finality. Alright, how's my green looking? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 green is plenty, considering I only need it for 1 half of Find. I don't even need to cast that half. I can just cast Find instead of Finality if I want, so that's fine. How about white sources? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white sources. Let's do blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blue sources. These basic lands right here? Yeah.
Yes.
Let's say we're going to play at least one island for sure. And then black sources. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 black sources at least. Bring us all to even. How many lands is this now?
Yeah, I mean, Grid Draft definitely things are going to feel a little bit less supported. I know this deck, which really is why, like, drafting the kind of deck that Andy just did in this format in Grid Draft is a ton of fun and works really well. Doing just like a straight up proactive 2-color deck isn't as reliable, and I feel like I have a lot of cards that are just under supported for me right now. I do kind of like that about this cube. Like, when people draft the more standard, what do you call them? Like vintage legacy cubes in a Grid Draft, I feel like they're often very disappointed because they're like, well, my decks are just like so much worse. They don't feel like real decks. But I think people's expectations are not as concrete with this cube, so it's like, yeah, we both have worse decks, and that's fine. And I don't think it doesn't feel as bad.
So I think I'll cut this Law Enforcer because I have enough ways to deal with stuff. I would play 16 lands in this deck, except
You need space for that one more
I
basic.
need colors.
Yeah.
15. So let's do one more of you. I do have quite a few double blue spells. I'll do one more of you as well. The mana base here is not greedy. Is what I'm going to say. Let's see if I get punished for it.
How many bounce lands do you have? You
Just
have to tell me.
One, I think?
Just one?
Just one. The Rakdos one.
Yeah, that's another feature of both like doing a grid draft and just generally doing a draft with a smaller number of people, and also this cube, which is bigger than 360 for no reason, is that you just see different subsets of the card, and some people think of that as a big negative. I kind of think it's a feature that we just don't see certain types of lands this draft.
What did I roll?
Chat, what did Andy roll? I think you rolled an 8. You rolled a 6 and a 2, right?
No, well, that was high 2. I'll take the play. Is that correct? I don't actually know.
Who knows?
You can probably have your deck off camera if you want. I don't think you need to see the top of your deck, just
What?
for space
It's beautiful.
purposes.
I got all my tokens over here.
I'm going to do a quick pile shuffle, make sure I counted correctly.
Pile shuffle.
I'm just counting.
Boy, I hate pile shuffles.
Don't even call it a shuffle. I'm just counting. I get really tilted when people do a pile shuffle to count, but they don't do 5 piles. See, I have 41 cards.
41 card special.
This is why we do this. I guess I had one more cut to make. I just didn't do it. How proactive was your deck? I can't remember. You have to tell me.
You'll find out.
I'm going to play 41 cards, so I can't figure out. No, I can't play 41 16.
Yeah, you can. And with 1 bounce land.
All right. I think this is wrong. I'm going to cut the Rain Revelation for now. I think I'm going to want that kind of card advantage, but...
Yeah, this cube is not about playing powerful decks, so you can play it however you want. Oh, no, this is fine.
What's wrong?
This is fine. We got a hand.
Why are you screeching?
It's not a perfect hand. It's a fine hand. It's a pretty good hand. Oh, you're looking at the thing, so I shouldn't show you my hand on the screen.
I'm not going to look at your hand on the screen. I'll keep my hand.
We should have rolled some dice first. Oh, we did roll.
We did roll dice, and I won, and I'm going to go first.
Wow.
We're both keeping our hand?
Yes.
Great. Here we go. It's time
we
for
go.
magical cards. I will say about these lands, they're kind of clunky. Play a swamp. And I'll say go.
Hell yeah. Ooh.
That's why you lead on the swamp, kids.
That's how you know. That's how you know this card's powerful.
That's why you lead on the swamp. All right, I'll untap. Draw. And now I can do this scot-free. Go ahead.
True.
You guys actually could have done that anyway because I was on the play.
Interesting.
Okay,
Okay,
I
I
plug
think
this now, honestly. So it lasts the entire time.
of my hand, I would like to play this card first. It's a werebear. Pass.
A little bit punished. That's all right.
When I say because of my hand, that's not giving you away information because that's always how magic works.
Island and go.
Untap. Draw. Well, glad I did that. Gormgully. No. Pass.
I actually don't know. How many cards do you have in hand?
5.
What am I supposed to do here then? I think I'm supposed to do this. I'm going to skin render the werebear.
Yeah.
And I'll pass.
All right. I'm feeling pretty bad about this game.
That means I'm feeling good about this game.
Leia Vista. I'll ship it.
You'll ship it? I don't trust that for 1 minute. do an Inspiring Vantage.
You got it.
Let's do an Heirloom Blade.
Big yikes.
Let's do an Equip.
Yeah.
Let's do a Combat. And swing for 6.
Taking 6.
Pass the turn.
I'm gonna crack the Vista. Get a forest.
Mm-hmm. Should have looked at my creature type so I know if I have to actually resolve the Heirloom Blade trigger or if it's not worth it.
I know.
Do you know all the creatures in my deck? I'm saying I didn't even look at all the creatures in my deck, not like oracles for creature types. Do you have only correct oracle text on all the cards in your cube?
That's a good question.
It's something I've thought
Probably
about
not.
and desired.
All right, so I feel like I've lost this game, which is unfortunate.
Hooray!
I can do a thing now. We're still at your end step.
Indeed.
That would it actually help me? How do I beat Heirloom Blade on a zombie?
Never let me have a creature for the rest of the game.
If I don't do the thing and I draw a certain thing, then I actually have more options next turn. But I feel like I still just lose to Heirloom Blade. I really wish I had Rexage and friends.
Oh yeah, I guess you could move the Heirloom Blade too. That didn't occur to me. I was thinking just don't let me have any creatures for the rest of the game.
All right, let's just we're having fun here. Let's Magma Jet your face.
Oh. Okay. This is on my end step still.
Yeah.
Just get that scry.
Let's get that
Find your
scry.
answer.
Okay, so now we've found that. But again, with the losing to Skin Render Heirloom Blade combo. But I am gonna go.
I'm in airplane mode. How do I still get a
bottom.
text?
Probably connects to Bluetooth or
Oh,
something.
that stinks.
Just try and do not disturb.
I think too much about operational security. I did put on Do Not Disturb now too. I thought airplane mode was safer, but someone could try and hack one of my accounts and then look at the 2-factor auth code on the notification. This is what I think about.
Yeah, it's healthy.
Very normal stuff.
How do I feel about just taking another cool 6? I'll ship it.
Sounds like you feel good about it. Untap. Draw a card.
You have 5 mana potentially.
I have 5 mana, literally.
Yeah.
That's a bounce land.
Yeah.
Go to combat.
You're in combat.
Attack for 3.
I think we got to do this and then just lose to Newscraft Mob. It's gonna suck, especially if you have
Newscraft Mob. That's what I get to get.
Yiva.
Yiva. Yeah. Yiva got me.
I'll block.
All right, Yiva dies. Trigger. Let's start flipping.
Flip. Hey. The thing about Heirloom Blade is
Easy peasy.
It looks like it's going to take a lot of time to resolve, but it never does.
All right. I will confess no untapped land for you, so
Whew. Okay, that was kind of my only out.
you get that little break. I'll play a Lumbering Falls and pass the turn.
All right, untap, draw, play a forest.
I should give Trample. Why doesn't Heirloom Blade give Trample?
We could add it. You want me to grab a Sharpie? I'll hit you for 2.
Oh, sure.
Okay. And I will say go.
Curate.
You got it.
Top. Graveyard.
Yeah.
Draw a card. Untap. Draw. I'm at 16. I feel like I got some time to set up and be chill.
Yeah.
So I'll do the Newscraft Mob.
You got it.
And a
And a land.
Temple of Abandon.
Sure.
Get my scry on. I'll bottom that guy. I said guy, so now you know it's not an instant or sorcery. And I'll pass the turn.
Wow, it's a real shame you forgot to put counters on your Newscraft mob and it dies to a state-based action.
Judge! I'll use the +1/+1 counter dice. Bam.
Interesting. So I could technically do something here.
Oh.
That would be really bad, though.
Love to do something.
Got 5 counters.
I'm going to get my tokens ready, because I think something you're going to do is going to involve casting spells.
Yeah. How do I win? You have how many cards in hand? 3 cards?
3.
You've done a lot of scrying. Let's imagine at the end of this turn you had 3 zombies.
Let's.
Or 2 zombies. Or 1 zombie? Can I get you down to 1 zombie? I've got 1 zombie.
No deal. I take 3 zombies. 3 zombies or nothing.
Let's... Fire Prophecy.
Trigger!
Trigger! You get a zombie. And I will not do the... yeah, I will not do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will Pyrohelix your zombie.
I get another zombie?
Yeah.
Sure.
And then Newscraft mob dice.
It does. That's very cool.
Thank you. You are left with 1 zombie.
I love to see it.
That's a cool 3-for-1 you got there.
That was pretty spicy.
I'll say go.
I like that line.
Hey, thanks. You got any more zombies? That's the only other one I remember. I shouldn't tell you that. He's counting. Counting's bad.
Guess.
Oh, oh. Okay.
Lash of Malice.
Yeah.
Equip.
Yeah.
Attack for 5. Equip.
Yeah.
Say go after I play a land.
Yeah. Well, I can do the one thing I can do, or should I do the other thing I can do?
Think how many zombies I could have made just then. So many zombies?
9.
That's a lot of mana. Flashback your Earthshaker Kenra. Ooh, big ol' Hydra.
And Sego. So she has 5 toughness now.
She has 5 toughness now.
That's gonna be tough for me.
I got some other stuff that's going to be tough for you.
Okay.
If that helps.
Sure. You can also activate Lumbering Falls. I'm actually probably just dead here.
I'm counting my mana here.
Doing a little gardening over there?
Yeah, alright. Let's Reflector Mage.
Whoop.
Activate Falls.
Yeah.
Mash.
That'll do it.
Greed pays off.
Judge, you can't attack with Reflector Mage.
That's true, I can't do that.
Alright. I don't feel good about this matchup, but I feel like this deck can pull some wins together if I...
For one, like that. I took all the good cards and all the lands.
Yeah.
That felt good.
I didn't draw the 3rd land, so I could have been a little bit more aggressive, but because I didn't have a 3rd land in my hand, I played the Werebear first, so I knew I could play another thing.
Mm.
But then you countered the other thing, and then killed the Werebear, and then I stumbled for another turn. You hate to see it.
I love to see it, personally.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I assume you're on the play.
I will be on the play.
I think it will benefit your deck quite a bit in this matchup.
Yeah.
But I do have 3 1-mana removal spells.
Yeah.
Which I like. And I think you don't like. I mean, in a broad sense. I know you avoid cheap spells somewhat in your cube.
It's an interesting question. I like the fact that there aren't a ton of, like, let's see, 1-drop creatures, so I feel like it makes the tap lands less punishing.
Boy, this is kind of a greedy keep. I'm going to show it to the chat. But I am going to keep it, because I'm a glutton for punishment.
I will also keep.
Yeah, I'll keep it. Let's go. How do you do, will the clue token be in a colorless sleeve or a white sleeve?
It's in a purple sleeve.
Great.
The worst.
Well, I'm going to play a 3-bit inspector, and you're going to find me that clue token. What do you think of the blue Modern Horizons 3-bit inspector?
I think you're right. I think I did put it in a white sleeve because only white cards make clues here. Is that true?
Do you not have a clue token? Thank God. I would be so mad at you. All right. Go ahead.
Ooh, yeah, see, that's a card that really I don't love to have in my deck, but it is there. Now I feel like I need to play it. So let's play it. Firelit Thicket and Dryad Greenseeker.
The old aggressive 1-3.
Yeah, I was not expecting it to make my deck.
All right, I'll draw a card.
Fewer playables than I expected.
What am I supposed to do here, sequencing-wise? I think play this Sulphurous Springs. And play a Perilous Mirror.
Ruh-roh.
Who's the aggro deck now, buddy?
I guess it's you.
Pass a turn. He says that it doesn't attack. No attacks. This is a god-awful ugly Sulphurous Springs. Do you like this little guy in the hot tub? Some people like it because it's like, you know,
yeah,
kitschy.
It's a little weird. It's a little, yeah, kitschy is a good word. Let me cast a spell and then I'll think about it.
Do you want my foil 7th edition Sulphurous Springs?
Probably cost $5 million.
I don't know how much it costs now. I dare not check prices now.
No thanks. I will get a whatever.
I will get a whatever.
I'll get a whatever one. Purple whatevers. I'll cast the Earthshaker Kenra.
Okie dokie.
Trigger, boop. And boop ya.
Just a 2-1?
It's just a 2-1.
I'll trade.
Let's do a trade.
I'll trade.
And let's also cast a Weaponize the Monsters. And say go.
So glad I traded. Oh boy. All right. Draw a card. Play an island.
Everyone agrees. Hot Tub Demon is A+.
What do I do?
How do you think it happened? Like, do you think he drew the spring and was like, this picture needs a little something to spice it up? Let's add a demon.
I'm not actually sure what to do in this spot.
Reflector Mage me. Crack a clue.
I'll attack you for 1.
I'll take 1.
Then I'll pass.
I'll activate Dry Greenseeker.
Yeah. Maybe this is wrong. Maybe you're not supposed to pass. I'm doing it anyway.
Draw. You gonna Essence Scatter me?
Yes.
I don't think I beat an Essence Scatter by
I'd love to hear that.
Playing spells. So, could also... we can't actually activate Region Green yet.
Somebody made a Discord account, or a Twitch account rather, just to tell us that Hot Tub Demon art is the only true art for Sulphurous Springs.
All right, well, it's staying.
I respect that.
Is there a black border with the demon?
I don't think there is. It was 5th edition and dual deck. Okay, click.
Okay, wow.
See what I did when I baited you there?
Yeah. You baited me. Let's go ahead and activate this Dry Greenseeker.
You do it.
I'll show you a Vista.
Oh, broken!
Play my second land for the turn.
Broken!
And... say go.
See? This is a dry Greenseeker deck. I don't know what you're talking about.
That was fun. I like that.
Alright, what do I do here now? Now I got real decisions to make again.
That's what I like to hear.
If I do that, I can't do anything else, so I'm definitely not doing that, which means I'm definitely doing this. I think I have to do that. O-Ring, Mina, and Den. Sweep for 1.
Taking 1.
Play a Rakdos Carnarium.
Yep.
Picking up a Plains. Passing the turn.
Alright, is there any reason for me to crack Vista now versus later? Does it actually... So if I don't draw a land, it kind of gives me a scry, so I will leave it on tap. Draw.
Activated your Drag Greenseeker main phase like a total Chad.
Hey, it worked last turn.
That was great. I
I'm
love it.
going to stick to it.
I love to see it.
And this turn got simple. Actually, let's go ahead and do this stuff. Let's activate the Greenseeker. I'll show you an Is It Boilerworks.
Dang!
This guy, sometimes it pays off. Then let's play a mountain, crack the Vista. And I'll cast a big boy.
How big?
Pretty big.
Is it the Hydra? I wish I had O-ringed the Hydra.
Pretty big boy.
Damn.
Pass. Well, I mean, you took Mina and Den, and then I drew a bounce land, so... Sure would have liked to have that.
Hydra, though.
Hydra,
Alright,
though.
I think I'm supposed to do it like this. Because I can do both. Yeah, it seems good. And then my next turn's pretty planned out.
Uh-oh.
Boy, oh boy. Try not to look at my hand. Just look at the chat. I'll trust you.
Oh, I'm not.
But I want chat to see what I'm working with here. And then not tell me what to do because A, that's not fair, and B, then Anthony will know what's in my hand if you say anything in the chat. And that's Embalm, not Eternalize, so it comes back as a 6/6.
Correct. Very confusing.
And the problem is you have that, so, well,
Do I not have a token for this one?
good question. Here, take the box. Take the box while I think about my turn. That was really not what I wanted you to play that turn, I gotta be honest. Some of these things in my hand would be okay if I had any kind of pressure. Do I just take 6?
Great question. You think I'm attacking for 6.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna oust that.
Ooh. Just on top?
Second on top.
That's what I thought. I can't read. It's too far away.
And then I'm going to play a Pilgrim's Eye.
Sure.
Attack for 1.
Take 1.
Trigger my Pilgrim's Eye thing. Is there any reason I'm going to need that? Don't have any double blue in my whole... No, that's not true. I do have some double blue. So I guess it's correct to get Island. Whenever I find it.
Man, I'm so excited for my turn.
I'm not. I'll get an island and put it into my hand.
Yeah.
And pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Activate.
On upkeep. Is it a land?
I'll draw this. Oh, nothing. Just get this card. Now it fails me. The one time. You have black, red up.
Black or red?
Yeah. I'll activate Raging Ravine.
Sure.
And attack. Trigger.
I guess if I thought about Raging Ravine being your line, I could have kept the Perilous Mirror back, because then I could have blocked and killed it, which would have dissuaded that attack.
True.
But I didn't think you'd be doing that with your turn. I actually feel fine that you are. It doesn't have trample, right?
Should tap this differently. Damn it.
No trample on the Ravine?
I can't remember all those cards. No.
I'll jump.
Okay. Fair. Yeah, I really should have. I guess it doesn't actually matter. Play a Boilerworks, picking up a forest, and say go.
You said you were excited for your turn, and you did nothing.
Well, I was hoping I would get.
Oh,
the
you were
land
just
and be able
excited
to get the
You might do
Hydra.
rude stuff.
That would have been a cute line if it had worked. I really should have tapped my lands differently. Don't add me.
So I think this turn's also pretty prescribed for me. Take a damage off the Sulphurous Springs, and I'll do a Newsgraph Mob.
Yeah. I feel like I don't see people play this Newsgraph Mob that often.
Go
and
ahead.
I don't understand why.
I think it's less recognizably powerful to a lot of people.
Draw an Honored Hydra.
I mean, the Tail Case is not great. It's 6 mana that leaves behind a 2/2 when it eats whatever removal spell.
Yeah.
It does have no evasion, but the ceiling is high.
The ceiling is high. Let's Lava Coil it. Yes.
Exile, right?
Exiled.
See, that was not great.
And then play a forest. And the Hydra.
You got it, buddy.
Ship it.
Tap. Draw. Alright. Options here. Options. Heirloom Blade.
That's a problem.
Shock at a Temple Garden. Equip.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
You haven't played Skin Render yet. Ah, shoot. Didn't activate my dude. Oh well. Draw. So. It also has 5 power. Which is not what I want to see.
I'm so glad I made someone make an account just to tell us that Hot Tub Sulphurous Springs is actually good.
It's important. We here focus on the important things. I think that's probably worth doing. So let's tap this Firelit Thicket. I'm already feeling skeptical about the filter lands.
They're pretty annoying, but powerful. And I do think they accomplish the thing you want to accomplish, in that they are not particularly great at enabling 5-color nonsense, I don't think.
All right, let's pay 6. Let's eternalize the Kenra.
You eternalize the Kenra.
Trigger. I will say your creature that I can target cannot block.
You got it.
And I will attack you for 6.
Alright, so Perilous Mirror can't block.
Correct.
That's annoying. Definitely annoying. I think this is actually fine then. I'm just gonna murder that.
Wow. You're gonna murder it.
Yeah.
Definitely, this is the better choice. I'll activate Weaponize the Monster and ping your Myrrh.
And I'll do 2 to you.
Cool. All kinds of stuff is happening. And I'll say go.
Untap. Draw.
Question is, are you gonna smash me for 5? Oh, well, no, nothing matters. Lava Coil's gone.
Oust the token.
Sure.
Kess pretty good.
Yeah.
Kess pretty good. And then go to combat.
Yeah.
Attack for 5.
Take 5.
Second main phase. Move the blade.
Yeah.
Play a Temple of Abandon. Scry 1. Bottom that. So there you go.
I'll activate the Green Seeker. Put a forest into my hand. Draw for turn. So you have a blue up. Kess is a 6/5.
6/5 flyer.
6/5 flyer. Wow. Let's do a little gardening. So probably what I want to do is attack, and then I'm taking 6. You have 8 power on board. I'm surviving that attack. But I'm not winning the race.
Just with Ravine?
Well,
Ravine and weaponize the monsters?
let's play a mountain, pay for activate the ravine,
Yeah, sure.
and go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Attack you for 5.
With a 5/5.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it'd be good enough I had other human wizards in my deck. I will take the 5.
Okay. Second main, I'll pay 2, cast Winding Way, name creature.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that works.
Let me bend the call to herd.
They do go to graveyard, right? Always read your cards when you're streaming.
What's the one you reveal it's a creature?
Heartfire Immolator.
Is it only top 4? I thought it was top 5. Oh, it's only top 4. All right, you got Heartfire Eliminator. Little Heartfire Eliminator.
Do I play Heartfire Immolator? What's in your graveyard? Do you have Murder in the graveyard?
Murder is the relevant thing in my graveyard.
I'll pass the turn. Oh, everybody left.
People come and go. I think I'm going to leave that up. Muldrifter.
Yeah.
Draw 2. Actually, can I tap a little differently before I draw 2?
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking more hardly about it.
You won't be able to cast
I
that murder, maybe?
do want to keep that murder mana up. I think. Do I? That's actually hard. I don't know how I'm supposed to tap for this. Yeah. I'll keep murder mana up. And I'll draw 2. Play a Lumbering Falls. Colorless. equip the heirloom blade to the zombie.
I will. Huh. Your skin render still potentially. I will activate Dryad Green Seeker in response to Heirloom Blade.
Sure.
Show you nothing. Then I'll sack, targeting your zombie.
Sure. You got it. Then let's move it back to Kess.
Yep.
And smash for 6.
Take 6.
Pass the turn.
Okay. Draw for turn. Play a forest. Let's activate.
Mm-hmm.
Jam for 6. Yep. Pass the turn. Thanks.
That was a little bit off screen.
Yeah.
People were growing confused.
Oh.
All right, untap. Draw.
This card's done some stuff. It felt kind of just like a mulligan, but
I think it would have been better as anything else,
probably.
but it did stuff. There's no doubt about that. I'll play Battlefield Forge,
You got it.
and I will go to combat.
You're in combat.
Attack you for 6.
I'll go to 3. Thank you. I said the wrong. Brain farts.
I think I'm just supposed to pass, so I will do that.
2 cards in hand.
Oh, I could have activated Falls, couldn't I? Lol. See? So much accounting. Go ahead. 2 cards in hand.
I'll cast Eva.
You got a Yiva.
Hell yeah. Alright, am I gonna be able to...
See, you shouldn't have activated Falls. I was clearly thinking streets ahead.
Nothing else is happening. I will draw a card. This card's also not great here.
Love of my misplays actually end up being correct plays.
Okay, so you can now...
Would I actually be dead if I had activated
Falls.
Lumbering Falls? Because then you get to swing in for 4 plus... Yeah, I would have been dead.
Sad.
Assuming I have no removal spells or anything in my hand, which of course I would never disclose.
Okay, so you're at 11.
Yes.
If I activate this,
Yes.
I swing, you
Yes.
can activate the falls, block this, and you take 4. And then let's imagine you take another... I don't think I have enough mana.
I think you're what? 1 damage short, right?
I think I'm 1 damage short.
I think you're 1 damage short. Tip, say it out loud for people that are watching in the chat. I know Anthony has the Heartfire Immolator in his hand at least, which is a cheap creature. So
Yeah.
you being able to activate Raging Ravine, swing with Raging Ravine Yiva, have to chump Raging Ravine. I take 4, go to 7. Then you can sack, play Heartfire Immolator, and sack, and get me to 1.
The
Unless
other
you
thing
have...
I could do is, if I could get 2 more creatures in play and activate this twice, I could kill Lumbering Falls, but I'm very far from having
got
that much
hexproof.
mana. Oh, it's got hexproof, right,
Yeah.
right. Let's do it. Attack you. Great.
Chump.
Then I Rimrock Knight,
Oh, you have Rimrock Knight too.
so that means you take 6.
Is that... That should be it, right?
No, because I can only activate to sack one of my... I can only do an extra 2 damage to you.
So that wasn't even the most damage producing line, but...
Yeah.
Oof. Greed wins out again. My hand was sick, but you just kept doing things at instant speed.
Yeah, I mean, I do love that the manlands are really relevant here, and them dodging, like, being able to cast Murder with Kess and board wipes is pretty...
What should we do? Draft again?
Yeah.
Play a more